Hi everyone, welcome to day 5. How are we all doing? We have received some amazing feedback, testimonials, messages, emails. I'm getting them all from you guys, and I just want to say that even though we do this every year, I'm always blown away by your results. I'm always blown away by what gets unearthed, and I'm always blown away by the messages that I received. Hi, guys. I wanted to share a couple of them, and I wanted to share them as we lead into today's exercise because we're going to do something which is hopefully a really beautiful and really healing thing for all of us to do with money today. So I received a couple of messages. One of them was from someone who was talking about the fact that she had made money so wrong in her life because just as she became financially successful and started making a lot of money, her husband started cheating on her and using that money and the all of the good fortune that they were experiencing on lavishing gifts upon another person, another woman, and she was so upset and had blamed him, but also blamed money as the cause of that experience. And through this challenge, she has realized and been able to release that anger and that blaming money for her circumstances, and realize that those were his actions and he hurt her. Having more money is not what hurt her or created those circumstances. And I just think that that's so profound and important for us to remember, because that might seem like an obvious thing to state in hindsight, but there are so many of us that have stories like this around the associations with money. I still currently work with a lot of clients who don't want to make too much money because they don't want everyone in their family relying on them for money. They don't want to be blamed for having money but being stingy or not sharing it. They don't want to feel that they can't trust, or they don't know if people want to be in their lives or in relationship with them because of who they are or because they're successful and they have a lot of money. There's so many things about money, and we must remember money is neutral. It's not right or wrong or good or bad. And what we do with money, the actions we take, how we use it, and even the things we experience as a result of money, they are experiences that we can choose to look at or navigate through in whatever way it comes up. But money is never the cause. Like, money doesn't create issues, money doesn't create greed, money doesn't create relationships breaking down, money doesn't create you being cheated on, or being targeted for financial scams, or people taking advantage of you. Those are the things that might be the result of money and what comes up for people when money is involved. But the reason we do this work is to become as empowered and conscious around money, with our choices for money, with money, about money, how we still choose to interact or not interact with people in our lives, what we choose to do once we have more money, and how much we let those things affect us, is a choice, and it is independent of money. And so I'd really encourage you as well, and thank you so much to everyone sharing their vulnerable stories with me, because that is what this challenge is about, and that is why I'm here. But it's really important to do this work around healing and uncovering those lies around money, which is what we did yesterday. And I said to you guys, hey, it's a really powerful exercise. Be careful, like, be aware that things will come up, things that maybe you didn't expect, or things will show you how they are connected to your beliefs about money that you might never have realized. Because sometimes really positive experiences with money also create points of view, judgment, and consequences that we then subconsciously always attribute to money or having more money, being too successful, you know, being a target for scammers, being a target for everyone wanting to ask you for money or needing handouts or taking advantage of you. So, you know, it can be just as difficult for people to have too much money as it is to have not enough money. And these exercises are all about clearing all of that so you can be neutral with money as money is with you, and you can have as much of it or as little of it as you would like, and you can choose to do whatever it is that you would like to with it. Okay, so keep your testimonials coming, keep your feedback coming, because I am just so pumped reading them, and I will keep sharing some of them into the group. I'm going to be absolutely keeping this group open and active after this challenge, and I'm going to be talking you guys through and announcing the winner of the Business Upgrade Scholarship in a little while from now. I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing about that, and today what we're going to be doing is an exercise to help you feel empowered, to heal, and to forgive with money. This is a super important and wonderful exercise, and it's designed to get you feeling good about you and yourself, no matter where you're currently at with money, no matter what's going on for you with money, and also no matter what your past with money is. We sometimes have a lot of judgment about ourselves when it comes to money. We have a lot of judgment about our past actions, our past choices. Maybe you spent a lot of money that you didn't have. Maybe you've gotten yourself into really bad situations with debt or not having enough money. Maybe you feel terrible because your choices have put other people into financial pressure. Maybe you feel responsible for your business not doing well. Maybe you feel like you're not making enough money to support your family or give your kids the things that they deserve. So all of that stuff can create guilt, dread, fear, anger, frustration with money, but also with yourself to do with money. And we want to let that stuff go today so that you can receive more money because you don't have all these associations with it, and you can start enjoying your life now and not beating yourself up about your present or your past choices with money. Okay, so we're going to do something that some of you may be familiar with, which is we're going to use tapping in today's exercise. So when I talk about tapping, where it's called Emotional Freedom Technique or EFT, and you don't have to know how to do it, you're just going to follow along with me. If you're already a master tapper or you know how to do it, that's great. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're just going to listen and follow along with what I'm doing, because it always works. It's going to work even if you aren't sure about it, if you haven't done it before, or if you don't know if it's working or not. Okay, so we're going to be using statements to get you aligned with what you would like to experience, but more importantly, having you loving, accepting, and forgiving yourself no matter what you have experienced in the past. So in order to do this tapping routine or technique, we're going to be tapping across different areas of our body. So the main points for you to know is, we call it the karate chop point. So if you imagine doing a karate chop, that's the part, that fleshy part of your hand that you hit. That's what we're going to use to start off with the statements. You start with 2 fingers, and that's what you're using to tap, and then we're going to walk through the different areas. So just copy where they are on my body. We're going to be doing the inner of your eyebrow here on the right side. We're going to be going to the outer of your eye, underneath your eye, above your top lip, chin, to your collarbone, just underneath it, underneath your armpit, top of your head, back to the karate chop point. That's one round, and I'm going to be talking you through the affirmations and clearings. Bhavya's asking, can we also release the blaming others for our financial situations? Yes. And anything else that comes up, guys, type it in here. I'll do my best to keep an eye on the other things coming up for you as we do this, so we can let this go. So, and once you know how to do this, you're welcome to repeat the exercise again by adding in the other affirmations or the other statements you'd like to use, okay? So, start with the karate chop point, start tapping, and we say, even though I don't have as much money as I would like to, I fully and completely love and accept myself. So say that, repeat it after me. Even though I don't have as much money as I would like to, I fully and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't have as much money as I feel I deserve, I fully and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel responsible for not making enough money, I fully and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've made bad decisions with money in the past, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. We're back on that karate chop point. Even though I've made bad decisions with money in the past, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I don't feel good about money, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Under your armpit, just over here, top of your head, back to the karate chop. Even though I'm angry at myself for not having enough money, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I blame whoever it is now that might be coming up for you, my mother or my father, my parents, for not having enough money or not showing me how to make enough money, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. And I forgive them. Even though I feel anger and frustration when I think about money, I fully and completely love and accept myself. Back to the karate chop point. Even though I'm angry at the banks, at the taxation system, at the government, at the system, for not allowing me to understand money or have enough money, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. And I now forgive them. Even though it's all their fault, whoever they is for you, whoever is coming up that you would like to blame for your financial situation or your past, even though it's all their fault that I don't have enough money, that I don't know how to make more money, that I don't feel good with money, that I struggle so much with money. I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself, and forgive them now also. Even though I feel ashamed of my relationship with money, even though I feel scared of acknowledging what's really going on for me with money, even though it feels scary and confrontational to accept the truth about my past with money, I now fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. And I let the past go. Even though thinking about money fills me with dread, fills me with fear, fills me with hostility, fills me with frustration, I now fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I'm upset at not having enough money, struggling with money, experiencing so much pain when it comes to money, I now fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. Even though I feel ill-equipped to make more money, even though I don't know where more money is going to come from in my life or business, even though I feel like money is hard and I don't know if I have what it takes to make enough money, I fully and completely love, forgive, and accept myself. I let that all go now. It's safe to feel ease with money. It's safe to feel at peace with money. It's okay to feel good about my relationship with money. It's safe to feel good about my relationship with money. It's safe for me to trust in my relationship with money and my ability to make more money. It's safe for me to make more money now. Even if I don't know where it's going to come from, it's okay for me to make more money. even if I don't know if I can do it. It's safe for me to make more money. Even though I haven't been open to receiving more money in the past, it's safe for me to make more money. Even if I'm still learning how to trust myself with money, it's safe for me to make more money. Even though I feel unsuccessful with money, it's safe for me to make more money. Even though I feel like a failure or I failed in the past, I'm ready, willing, and able to love, forgive, and accept myself and now make more money. It's safe for me to let go of the past and make more money. It's safe to let go of my past failures with money and make more money. It's safe to believe that more money is coming to me now. No matter where I go, and no matter what I do. No matter where I go, and no matter what I do. No matter where I go, and no matter what I do, it's safe for me to make more money. It's time for me to make more money. And just saying to yourself out loud now, I forgive myself. I forgive my past. And I release all of the pain and all of the punishment that I have been holding on to that is related to my past with money. And when you're ready, just take a few deep breaths in and out. You can do tapping for as long or as short as you would like. So tapping is wonderful because if you have a minute, you can do a minute of tapping. You can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can do 30 minutes. You can do hours of it. You might have noticed energy shifting and moving as you did the tapping. You might have felt points being activated in your body or your mind or your energy. You might have felt more emotional with certain statements. Certain statements might have really resonated with you. All of this helps to shift the energy internally and externally with money. Those statements obviously are very powerful statements, and as I said, you're welcome to modify, or if it's brought up other things for you, you're welcome to take those statements and put them in. And how you want to do the statements though is keep them positively focused, meaning we say even though, so it's not making it seem like you have to accept that thing. And so when we say even though I don't trust myself with money, it's like even though that exists, you can still love and forgive yourself and accept yourself. And it's also important to remember that as you move through this work, different layers will come up and different things will come up. And so you might do some tapping this month and clear a lot of stuff. And next month you might sit down to do it again, and you'll have a completely different set of things that just come up, and you didn't even realize you had those sitting underneath that top layer. So I also just want to point out one little point about forgiveness. Sometimes I have people and they do work with me and they say, Adela, please don't make me say I forgive a certain situation or a person. Please don't make me say I forgive them, because I cannot. I cannot let that go. I cannot forgive them what they did to me. And when I do forgiveness work, or I'm talking about forgiveness, I'm not talking about forgiveness. To me does not mean what happened was okay and you're forgiving, you're forgetting, you're moving on, and you're reconciling with that person. No. Forgiveness to me is you acknowledging what happened for you and realizing that it's time for you to let the effect of that situation, that person, the things that happened, it's time to stop letting that have an ongoing effect on your mind, on your body, and in your being. So forgiveness work for me is always about releasing the impact of it from your energy, from your mind, from your body. It's not about calling them up and saying, I forgive you, it's okay, I accept your apology, whether or not they've apologized. It's about finding healing and reconciliation for yourself with the fact that, just like in those statements, we say, even though this happened, even though I was really hurt, even though it was really unfair, I now allow myself to move on. I allow myself to continue to thrive and to heal and to go forward, rather than letting that become a permanent fixture in your life that stops you from ever being able to move forward in that area. Okay, so it's allowing yourself to progress and flourish even though it happened, not forgiving and forgetting and making that person's actions okay if they really hurt you, or even your own actions. The point with forgiveness, when I talk about forgiving your debt, forgiving your past, forgiving the actions that you might not be proud of, you're forgiving yourself not because it's okay now and you should go do it again, or it's okay. It's like allowing yourself to acknowledge that something happened, it wasn't great, but you're not going to continue punishing yourself for it. You're going to allow yourself to move on. So I hope that's been helpful. I hope that gives you a lot of information around other ways you can access and move energy, even if you're by yourself, even if you've only got a couple of minutes. You can do this for as long as you want, as I mentioned. I'm so sorry about the noise in the background today. My puppy was obviously very worked up with this exercise. And I would like to let you guys know that the Business Upgrade Program is live. It is so exciting. This is an amazing 3 months with me working one-on-one. Every fortnight we have a live fortnightly group call. You get to interact, ask me questions, be coached by me in a group of service-based conscious entrepreneurs, people who are wanting to up-level their business and their life. The changes from the Business Upgrade Program are not just for your business. They lay the foundation. I've had multiple people repeat the program because every time they start a new business, they want to start with that solid foundation. There are so many bonuses. There are so many wonderful things that you will get out of the Business Upgrade Program. I'm going to talk to you guys more about it once I share the page with you that gives you all the information. What you probably need to know and want to know is just how affordable it is. It is by far my most value-packed offering at that price point. For 3 months of working with me and getting a lot of ongoing support, it is $6.99 for 3 months, and that is only $233 a month if you have a payment plan option. So each month for 3 months you can pay that off, and you should start making so much more money in return that it pays for the cost of that investment. The things you will learn in this program will set your foundations for being a service-based entrepreneur for life. We go through 3 months of working on mindset, creating congruence, creating the belief in your ability to be successful in your business, and the practical implementation. I'm a service based business owner. I have multiple service based businesses and I coach a lot of service based business owners. So I'm going to tell you how to create your marketing, how to get yourself up and running on social media, how to attract your dream clients, how to retain your dream clients, how to have consistent income, because I know that can be really difficult. And if you're ready to scale your business, no matter how long you've been in business, but if you're ready to really grow and get out of that feast or famine cycle, if you're ready to have some systems in place and some consistency with income, business success, and business growth, this is the foundational program for you. So I'll share all of that information. I'm going to announce the winner of the Business Upgrade Scholarship on the 21st of March, okay? The program doesn't start until the 29th, so you have a lot of time to check out the program, make sure it's the right fit for you, and if you do join the program and you win the scholarship, I'll make sure that we credit you that amount if you've already paid. If you sign up by the 25th, you get 3 months bonus access to the Money Whisperers Club. And anyone that is finishing this 5-month challenge, it feels like it, doesn't it? The 5-day challenge with me now. And you're seeing the value of like a short exercise that goes deep in clearing money issues and creating your new money mindset. Because of this, because of how valuable this challenge is every year, and I only do it twice a year, so I do it 10 days out of 365 days of the year, I created the Money Whisperers Club. And so every Monday, I show up in the Money Whisperers group and I do an exercise just like everything we've been doing this week. It's always different, it's always fresh, but it's live with me, or you can catch the replay. And what I found is when I tell you guys to watch the replay or to keep doing the exercises, after a few weeks, you stop doing it, you forget to do it. Even I can be guilty of that. You know, you don't realize it's been a while and you haven't worked on your money mindset, and sometimes money starts to get hard again or dry up, or you start to lose that faith. So Money Whisperers Club is my monthly money whispering live exercise membership, and it is priced at $35 a month. So I will probably put that up at some point. If you want to join, for now, it's $35 a month. You can cancel anytime, but you get 4 exercises a month. Every Monday, I'm in here in the club, same time as this, doing these exercises. I'll drop the link to that below because it's just an incredible way to stay connected to the energy of money and to just do a 20-minute exercise every week to start your week off with money and creating money and receiving more money. So I'm going to drop the link for Money Whisperers Club as well. Again, if you're doing Business Upgrade and you actually join before the 25th, I will give you 3 months access to Business Money Whisperers Club for free as a bonus. I just want to say thank you to everyone, because we have so many new people in this group. We have so many people from different backgrounds, different countries. Many of you don't know me, you've never met me, and your trust and your ability to do some very vulnerable work over the 5 days with this group and your interaction has been priceless and beautiful, and I'm always wishing you the best, and I'm always hoping that you find value and healing and change in the work that I offer. That is why I do what I do, and I just want to say thank you so much to all of you that have joined, and all of our wonderful people repeating the challenge for the 3rd, 4th, 5th time, and all of our newbies, welcome and thank you. do watch the replays. Join Money Whisperers Club for new exercises each week, and I hope to see a lot of you in the Business Upgrade program, because it is an amazing program and you will love what it has to offer, and it will change your business, it will change your life. Okay, all right guys, take care. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. See you on the 21st. You want to keep interacting, watching the challenges, and posting your questions, comments, or feedback into the group, so that I can still be adding people into that draw for the Business Upgrade Scholarship as well. Okay, so keep posting and interacting in this group. Catch up on any exercises you missed. I'll be doing a live Q&A to answer your questions, cover anything you're asking me about over the next week until then, and announcing the Business Upgrade Scholarship winner on that 21st day, same time in this group. See you soon.